So now coming to the cell division. Okay, cell division occurs throughout their life at the specific locations. Okay, throughout their life at specific locations. So what happens here is it takes place throughout their life at a specific locations. Is that meristematic tissue and it is known as growth. Okay, what happens in plants is in plants at a specific location only the growth takes place or the cell division occurs. Okay, at specific locations only the growth takes place or the cell division occurs. That is where meristematic tissues. Okay, meristematic tissues. This is the name of a tissue. Okay, these are the cells. Meristematics are the cells, and they together form what? Many cells form. Group of cells is known as. Put down your answer in the chat box. Group of cells is known as tissues. Very good. And many meristematic cells make many meristematic cells makes what tissue? Many meristematic cells make. It is known as meristematic, okay? Many meristematic cells make dash tissue. Everyone, Karthik? No, Saundarya. Meristematic tissue, very good. Very good, April. Yeah, Saundarya, it is meristematic tissue. Okay, okay, very good for answering. Dhaneshwari, it is meristematic tissue. Yes, many meristematic tissue makes, cells make meristematic tissue. Understood, everyone? Okay, yes. Many meristematic cells makes meristematic tissue, and only in the meristematic tissue only the cell division takes place. Okay, the cell division takes place. I have also explained this in the last class. One cell gives two more cells. The two more cells gives four more cells. That is known as one cell gives two cells is known as what division? Is known as what division? See here, one cell, this I had explained in the last class, of the one cell gives out two cells. Okay, it undergoes the division and it gives out two cells. And this process is known as what? This process is known as cell division. Yes, that process is known as cell division. Tasmia, yes, very good. But cell division is responsible for growth. Okay, yes, everyone who are answering very good. Cell division is responsible for growth. Okay, nice, very good. So now you got to know. Now you also know this. At specific locations, only cell division takes place. Okay, at specific locations only cell division takes place, and the cell division takes place in plants takes place in which tissues? Meristematic tissues. Okay, cell division takes place in meristematic tissue, and because of the cell division, what takes place? Because of the cell division, because of the cell division, what happens? Growth. Very good, Daneshwari. Because of the cell division, growth. Okay, okay. So now, as you are very familiar with this, let us go with the animals. In animals, growth occurs up to a certain age only. Okay, at a certain age only, you also will grow up to a certain age. Okay, you increase in a size up to a certain age, whereas in mass you can increase, but and for the size you increase is only at a certain age. Okay, whereas after that you do not. Okay, whereas after that you do not. But the cell division continues for maintenance. A cell division continues for maintenance is because how what happens is like if there is any think if there is a wound. Okay, you have fallen down from a cycle and you have got a wound near a knee. Okay, in your knee you have got a wound now. So what happens? Does the wound remains forever? Okay, you have got a wound, you have fallen down from a cycle. Okay, so okay, for example, I take Karthik now. Karthik was going back to his home and he has fallen down from a cycle. Now he has got a wound in his left leg. That is leg in the sense in his knee, left knee. Does the wound will remain forever? Does the cut over that knee will remain forever? Yes. Will it heal or will it not heal? Yes, Karthik, everyone answer. Will it heal or will it not heal? Will it will heal, right? Will it heal or will it not heal? See, yes, it will heal. So what happened was, Karthik was going by cycle. He fell down and he got a cut over his. Okay, don't feel bad, Karthik. I'm just taking an example. Okay, so what happens is he fell down and then what happened was there was a cut on his knee. Now what will happen? Now what has happened is whether I'm asking whether it's going to heal or not. It will heal, right? Okay. That healing process is known as maintenance. Okay, that healing process is known as maintenance. What happens? The replacement of lost tissues where there was a cut. Okay, where there was a cut, the tissue were lost there. Okay, there was a cut and the tissues have broken apart. Okay, there was a cut on his knee because of which there was a lost tissue. Okay, but later it will heal. Okay, replacement of lost tissue will take place. That is, the cell division continues to maintain that particular place. Okay, the healing process, replacement of lost tissue is nothing but it heals. Okay, the healing process takes place and only there the cell division can take place. Okay, only there the cell division can take place. You are understanding what I am telling? So, what happens is at certain age the cell division in a human beings or animals can stop. Okay, but cell division can occur in these places wherever you have got a cut or any replacement or like old tissues, the old tissues die and the new tissues replace them. Okay, the old tissues die and the new tissues replace them. That means old cells die and the new cells replace them. In that places also replacement of lost tissues can take place. Okay, understood everyone? Clear with the concept, right? Growth in multicellular organism. Okay. So let us go with the next. Okay, very good. So let us go with the next one. Okay, now you must be thinking that I'm just taking the name, like I'm just using the term meristematic. What actually the meristematic is? Yes or no? Now you have to know that what meristematic tissues are. Okay, let me tell you what meristematic tissues are. This is meristematic tissue. What this meristematic tissue does, where cell division occurs, creates all new cells and tissues. Okay, what happens is these meristematic tissues at this place, okay, meristematic tissues will be present at this place. You can go and check in your house also. Take a small plant, herb, don't pluck it out from the sand. You just go and see how the new bud has grown on that particular apical meristem. Anyone have seen? Anyone has have seen this or noticed this? At this only on the upper side here we can see the small bud growing. From here, small leaves are coming out. Yes, anyone? Yes, you all must have seen, right? Yes. They'll just go and see today also. What happens here is this is nothing but it is a meristematic tissue. Which tissue? Meristematic tissue. And here only the growth takes place. Okay, it keeps on growing. It grows here, again it lengthens. Okay, it keeps on growing from here. Okay, later the meristematic tissue will become normal tissues. But now in this apical tissue, here it is nothing but apical part. This is the apex part of the plant. Okay, so what happens here in the apex plant? There is a tissue called as meristematic tissue, and in meristematic tissue, the cell division takes place. Okay, it helps. These tissue helps in the growth of the plant. Okay, these tissues helps in the growth of the plant. And you must have seen meristematic tissues are very young tissues. Yes or no? Little if you touch it also, it can break. You have seen this. It can break very easily. Yes or no? In the tip part of the plant, if you go and touch the meristematic tissue there, where the small buds and all will be growing, there if you touch, they are very young tissues and they are very delicate as well, very sensitive. So what happens is it can even break. So meristematic tissues are young tissues which are present here in the apex of the plant. Okay, in the apex of the plant, it is here in the apical meristem. Why it's so? This meristematic tissue is present here, no, in the apex part, so it is known as apical meristem. Okay, as it is present in the apex part of the plant, it is known as apical meristem. Now one more thing. Do you find the growth only here, or do you find anywhere else as well? See, on the top we see one bud growing or small leaves coming out. In between also, in the stem also we find a leaf growing out. Yes or no? Small leaf growing out from here. Yes, yes or right. To grow out a leaf, to grow out a leaf from here, to grow out a leaf from here, which tissues are needed here? Which tissues are needed here? Which tissues are needed? You must have seen new leaf coming out in a plant, right? If you haven't, please go and check today. Just go and see today and let me know in the next class how what observations you have done. Okay, what observations you have done. Each one of you, I'll be asking what observations you have done. So now tell me, do you find a leaf coming out in between the plant as well? In the stem, on the stem also you see. Yes, right? So which tissues are present here? Which tissues? Which tissues are needed for the growth? Meristematic tissue. Yes, very good, Daneshwar. Which tissues? Meristematic. Which tissues needed? Meristematic tissues. And as it comes in the axial region of the plant, it is known as axillary meristem. This is only for your understanding. Understand what meristematic tissues are and where they are present. They are found in the apical part of the meristem. They are found on the axillary part of the meristem. Okay, the axillary part means from where a new leaf comes out. Okay, axillary part means from where a new leaf comes out, and this apical part, apex part is on the top. Okay, the apex part is on the top. Understood, right? Understood where and all meristematic tissues are present and how they help in the growth of the plant. Okay, as this meristematic year division takes place, it goes on growing. Okay, as the division takes place, it grows on growing. Okay, okay, understood this. And why here it is present in the axillary region to give out a new leaf. Okay, it is present here in the axillary region to give out a new leaf, whereas in the top, in the apex part, it is present because it helps in the growth of the plant. Okay, it helps in the growth of the plant. Here the cell division takes place and it helps the stem to grow. Okay, understood, right? It helps the stem to grow. So these are the places where the axillary means meristematic tissues you find. Okay, apical or axillary meristem. It helps in the growth of the plant. Okay, it helps in the growth of the plant. Now, the other thing what I want to say you is just go see a small plant you take a herb, you just see it where on the don't break it and all, but just see just do the observation where the apical meristem is present. What are the side of apical meristem? What do you find? New small leaves you will find. This is what observation I am saying. You say me what observation? A small bud you will find of a flower. Okay, small leaves you will find. What will happen is, and they are very delicate. Okay, they are young tissues and they are very delicate. And those are the ones which divide. Okay, those are the ones which divide to cell division takes place for cell division takes place for what? Cell division takes place for? It divides to what? It divides to grow, right? Yes or no? Yes, it divides to grow. It divides to give new cells. Okay, it divides to give new cells. Okay, it divides to grow. Understanding it. Let us first talk about the plants, okay? But let us just finish about meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissues are only present in the plants. Okay, it divides to give new cells. Okay, understood the topic, understood the concept here. Meristematic tissues are only present in the plants. Do not confuse them with the animals and the plants. Okay, I myself made it very clear from the first class that my meristematic tissue are present only in the plants. Okay, and only at the place of meristematic tissue only the cell division takes place. Okay, only at the places of these meristematic tissues only the cell division takes place. Okay, clear with the topic about meristematic tissue? Okay, so it helps in creating new cells and tissues. Okay, it helps in creating new cells and tissues. Specialization of cells of a certain tissues with a certain functions. Later, what happens when this meristematic tissue will grow? Okay, it grows, right? Small. Now, what I'm going to say is listen to me carefully. Think this is a small herb now. Okay, and now Monica has planted one small herb at her house. Okay, she has got a herb from a nursery and she has planted this. Now this is a small herb, but she knows which plant it is. So now what happens is this meristematic tissue of this small herb is growing. Okay, cell division is taking place here and it is growing. As it grows from herbs, it changes to shrub. Okay, it changes to shrub. Shrub means a medium sized plant. And why the how the herb is growing? Because of the this meristematic tissue. Here the growth is taking place. I mean the cell division is taking place and the stem is increasing in size. Okay, now till here it is. After that it will move on till to become lengthier. Then the meristematic tissue will reach here. Then it will again move to become lengthier. Then the meristematic tissue will reach here. Okay, now what has happened? Now as Monica has planted a herb after after 1 2 years, now it has become a shrub. Okay, now what has happened after getting shrub also this meristematic tissue of the shrub is increasing. Cell division is taking place, it is growing. It is growing. Now it will turn into, now the shrub will turn into, now the shrub will turn into trees. Yes, very good. Now the shrub will turn into trees. Okay. Now the shrub will turn into trees. From herb it went to shrub and from shrub to trees. And how did it take place? That it took place because of cell division. Okay, it took place because of cell division. The cell division took place here from one small cell. It went on to give out two cells. Okay, from one cell it went on to give out two cells. And what happens because of which the division took place in this meristematic region. Okay, in this meristematic region. Then what happened from meristematic region? It went on growing. Okay, the meristematic region it went on growing, and from herb it went to become shrub, and from shrub it went to become trees. Okay, so now what helps for the growth of the plant? What helps in the growth of the plant? The cell division in the meristematic tissue helps in the growth of the plant. Okay, the cell division in the, yes, very good, Daneshwari, Saundarya, Monica, whoever answering. The the cell division, okay, the cell division which is taking place in the meristematic tissue is helping in the growth of the plant. Okay, is helping in the growth of the plant. Everyone, for everyone it is clear now. And where the meristematic tissue you can find it in the apical region, you can find it in the axillary region, yes or no? So from this region also it helps in the growth to give out the leaf. From this region, in the apex region, helps in the growth of the plant. Okay, it helps in the growth of the plant. By which, because of meristematic tissue division, what will happen from herbs? It will From herbs, it will grow to shrub. From shrub, it will grow to trees. Okay, this is the how the meristematic tissue helps in the growth. Okay, now again listen to me carefully. What happens here is in the meristematic tissue region, the cell division takes place. Okay, the meristematic tissue region, the cell division takes place, and what happens later? It helps in the, as the cell division takes place, it helps in the growth. Okay, the cell division takes place, it helps in the growth. Okay, new cells come up, and because of which it helps in the growth. Okay, as the new cells come and it grows, so from herbs it will become to shrub, and from shrub it becomes to tree. Okay, this is how the growth takes place. Okay, this is how the growth takes place. So next about, so this is how the presentation is. So what happens is in a very small, okay, from a very small, these are the where meristematic tissue are present. Here it is present, axillary region is present, root it is present. Okay, where and all meristematic tissues are present. From a very small plant, you go on to get a long, very small plant. You go on to get a bigger plant, and then after you get a even more bigger plant, that is a tree. Okay, from herb it becomes to shrub, and from shrub it becomes to tree. Okay, so for everyone it is clear. Anyone has got any doubt regarding this? Anyone has got a doubt regarding the meristematic tissue? Okay, so once quickly we will have a discussion in the end, but let us quickly go on to this growth in the unicellular organism. Now, as we have discussed about the multicellular organism, how does the growth takes place in the multicellular organism? Okay, how does the growth takes place in the multicellular organism? That by in the plants, the division, how the division takes place, that is by the meristematic tissue, and in animals, what happens in animals also the cell division takes place at a certain age. There will be a growth, whereas after that only for the maintenance of the lost tissue or the replacement of the lost tissue only takes place in the animals. Okay. So now coming to growth in the unicellular organism. What is uni? What is uni? What is uni? One cell. Yes, single cell or one cell is uni. One or a single cell. Very good. So what happens here is now growth in a unicellular organism. Unicellular organism, single cellular organisms. Okay. Growth in a single cellular organism. Now what happens? Growth in a unicellular organism takes place by cell division. Okay, multicellular organism also it takes place by cell division, and unicellular organism also the growth takes place by cell division. And what do you mean by cell division? What do you mean by cell division? What is cell division? Give the definition with your own sentence. What is cell division? What happens, Afreen? What happens in cell division? I know division of cells. What happens there? One cell, one cell divides, one cell divides to give, one cell divides, yes, Tasmia, one cell divides to give what? How many cells? Yes, very good, Soundarya. One cell, one parent cell divides to give two more cells. Okay, one cell divides to give two more cells. Yes, very good, everyone. One cell divides to give two more cells. So what happens here is growth in unicellular organism. Here also the cell division takes place where one parent cell divides to give two more cells. That is two daughter cells. That we'll discuss later. Now what happens here is cell division is also a method of reproduction in them. Cell division is also a method of reproduction in them, and growth growth and reproduction are mutually inclusive events occur simultaneously in unicellular organism. So now what happens here is in the unicellular organism, single cell organism, what happens here is their method of reproduction, means method of reproducing cells, is also a part of cell division. Okay, how they reproduce? They reproduce by the cell division. That is, one cell gives out two more cell, and this is also their cell division and also a reproduction process. Okay, this is also their cell division and also reproduction process. Okay, reproduction process. Whereas one parent cells give out two daughter cells. Okay, this is how they reproduce as well. So remember, in the unicellular organism, the cell division is also a method of reproduction. Okay, in unicellular organism, the cell division is also a method of reproduction. They are both mutually inclusive. Mutually inclusive means they both are connected. Okay, they both are connected. The cell division is also a process of reproduction. Okay, yes, very good, Monica. One mother cell divides to give many daughter cells or two daughter cells. Okay, so in unicellular organism, cell division is also a process of reproduction. Okay, so if I ask you anytime how a unicellular organism reproduce, then what will be your answer? They reproduce by cell division. Okay, they reproduce by cell division. On the other hand, multicellular organism growth and reproduction are mutually exclusive events, whereas in other multicellular organisms like human beings, plants, animals, their growth and reproduction is totally different. Okay, their growth and reproduction is totally different. In multicellular organism, growth and reproduction process is not same, whereas in unicellular organism, growth and reproduction is same. Okay, in unicellular organism, growth and reproduction is same. Cell division in unicellular organism can be observed in vitro, in test tube, petri dish, or under microscope. Cells can also be counted. So, cell division in unicellular organism. Okay, cell division in unicellular organism, that is a single cellular organism. You can see this in microscope also. How the cell division takes place. You can see this in test tube, in petri dish, and microscope. So we will discuss more about this, that how you can see. But in today's class, what we have done, we'll just once quickly go through it. Okay. So in today's class, we studied about the growth in the multicellular organism, and cell division occurs in the meristematic part of the plant, and in animals, what happens is replacement of the tissues takes place. Okay, replacement of the tissue takes place, and at certain age, till a certain age only, the division of the cell takes place. Whereas meristematic tissue, where they are present in the apical part and the axillary part of the plant, the meristematic tissue are present where the growth takes place. Okay. Next coming to the cell division and reproduction of the unicellular organism. Unicellular organism growth takes place by cell division. Okay. Remember the points. Please note down and take. In a unicellular organism, they grow by cell division and also reproduce by cell division. Okay. They grow by cell division and also reproduce by cell division. Okay. And there, the cell division and the reproduction is inclusive. That is they are connected. Okay. Cell division of unicellular organisms you can see in the microscope, you can see in the laboratories, you can see. Okay. That all we will have a detailed explanation in the next class. Let us quickly go on to the assignment question, which is there for you. The assignment question, please take a screenshot or a write down and take. Write the characteristics of growth and draw a diagram of a meristematic tissue labeling it. So I want you people to do it, understand it better. Meristematic tissue, you can go and check or you can check these slides as well. Okay. So the characteristics of the growth and draw a diagram of the meristematic tissue labeling it. Okay, this is a assignment which is there for you. Everyone, okay, everyone should be doing it. I will be asking this in the next class. Okay, so hopefully this is about the today's class, and hopefully it is clear to you.